Still a nation, man. What's going on? It's the morning after. Joined by Jersey's Connect, aka G with the brushes, man. You see that thing behind Jersey's Connect right there? That's what we needed, man. We needed an Iron Giant.
It's an old piece. It's a real old piece. One of my first pieces. So it's real mediocre.
Mediocre, like some would say our play yesterday.
Man, our play was below mediocre yesterday, man.
Yeah. Before we even get into it, bro, the Pittsburgh Steelers took the first L. The first home game was a first L for the Pittsburgh Steelers, losing to the Las Vegas Raiders 26-17. Man, who can we just say from the Raiders that just took our heads off? Like, just Derek Carr, right?
Yeah, Derek Carr.
Derek Carr was serving us up left and right. But before I even get into that, there's no excuses, but I should just say that there was a lot of players that didn't play or
don't mean anything.
You know,
the Ravens are missing so many players and put up a way better fight than we did, so that don't mean nothing.
Yeah, but you know, for the people that don't know, should know, Devin Bush didn't play, Joe Hayden didn't play. Of course, you know, Stephon Tuitt, we already knew he wasn't playing. Tyson Alualu got hurt early. TJ Watt got hurt early, and you know, so basically we had a lot of guys in there playing big minutes. You know what I mean? So we really needed our offense to hold up the end of the bargain, seeing that our defense was dropping like that. And I don't feel like we did that, bro, at all.
Not at all, man. It was very sad to watch because if you're a real fan, you can just see when we're just not in tune. We're just not doing nothing right. Can't move the ball, not getting no type of rhythm. You could just see it early in the game. It's like, oh, man, these guys ain't got no pep in their step right now. They ain't got – and usually I would blame this type of stuff on the play calling, but it was like an execution. Like, think of like the whole Eric Ebron drop pass. That one pass he dropped was like him dropping like 5 in a row. That pissed me off so bad because you got old behind Ben running around, really making something happen. Throws a great pass, and then you drop it on a third down.
Yeah, you gotta make that count.
That I feel like that took the energy out of the team, just like it took the energy out of me. Because when he dropped that, I was just like, what the like, yeah. And it felt like the whole team did that.
I think he got benched after that, if I'm not mistaken.
He deserved it.
I think he was out for like at least 2 quarters.
He deserved it, bro. I don't like Eric Ebron, dog. Last year I didn't like him. And this year he's not really showing me nothing different, bro. And I know it's only game 2, but it's like if you had that kind of year last year, you should come out, you feel me, with a vengeance, with a chip on your shoulder, and like you should be looking different from game 1. So Eric Ebron kind of pissing me off, man. People get on the Steelers and forget who they are. He was great everywhere else. I'm not great. I didn't know him as somebody that was a tight end that dropped passes. I didn't know him as a tight end that was dropping passes.
He had a little rep. He'll drop a pass here and there, but you would think they'll be sharpened up playing with the Steelers because of what we thrive in, receiving. You know what I'm saying? So,
man, a tight end without sure hands is kind of useless. Because you got to think about tight end, a tough guy that's going to make every catch. Like, even when he gets smacked in the possession catches, it's like, you can't do that. What do you, like, you're just a skinny tackle.
Just a guy, eh?
Yeah, man, I don't like it.
Let me see, man. Let me go into stats here, man. Ben Roethlisberger was 27-40, too many times throwing the ball, but circumstances would tell you why he threw the ball that many times. For 295 yards, a touchdown, an interception, the only interception of the game, and the only turnover outside of turnover on downs, the only turnover on the game. Sacked twice, hit however many times. But how you felt about Ben's performance, bro?
I didn't like it.
If you had to give it a grade, A, B, C,
it wasn't good. It was like a C minus.
C minus?
D. A high D or a C minus for real. It was not good. He was missing a lot of people. Granted, his receivers, man, look, our receivers, dog, Claypool young, I like him, but man, his hands is just not there. And you don't just develop great hands. Like, you're supposed to just come in with great hands. Like, who else? Like, James Washington, they're putting him in the game for about a play or two. He's
Just
cold.
one play. I felt
it's not even his fault.
For him.
Yeah, it's like, I hate how they're doing him. It's like we don't have no receivers that's showing y'all to be treating this man like this. We don't have no receivers for them to be like, oh yeah, we don't need James. It's like, no, he should be getting he should be getting just as many shots as Juju, as Deontay. We are on Deontay's set. I like Deontay too, but we are on. He must be doing some things in practice.
It's because of the way our offense is going. He's the best option to run those type of plays.
Yeah, he is.
Because he gonna get 10 yards. He gonna get 10 yards.
I don't like where our offense is going, bro. And it's like the reason you can't even complain because it's been gradually going here for the last many years. You feel me? It's like I'd rather been having those plays that take longer to develop because that's the natural quarterback that he is.
Yeah.
But granted, I guess we don't have the line, but we kind of our pass. It's so weird how different our pass blocking and our run blocking is. Our pass blocking is actually kind of decent. Our run blocking sucks.
Bad.
Like bad. Like it's just like.
I saw last night. I saw Latavius Murray. Like he had a run. It was like a big run, and I'm like, yo, I haven't seen our offensive line open a hole like that yet.
No, haven't at all, and it's sad, dog. Like,
and the only run where Najee had that long run, it was because he ran into the outside. He bounced into the outside. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't something that was right up the middle. So it's a lot, man. We got to do.
Yeah, I guess we be forgetting that this is low. Like we said, we be talking about this. This is like low key a rebuilding year. A lot of people don't realize it, notice it, but this is really like a rebuilding year. Just people think just because we still have Ben, it's not a rebuilding year, y'all still got a shot. And that's not really the case. We're working with mad rookies and an old Ben. So it's like, it's a rebuilding year. We're just so good. We're just such a team. We're just such a good football team that you don't really notice, but it's a rebuilding year. It's just, I don't like what I'm seeing, but it's whatever. I know it's just one game. Even with that first game when we beat the Bills, like our defense showed up. Our offense ain't really
as well.
Huh?
Special teams as well.
Oh yeah, special teams too. But our offense didn't really show up last week.
They was the weak link last week. You know, they had a lot of splash plays last week and the PIs and stuff like that. So we had a lot of chunks and splash plays. But overall, it's like we don't have them splash plays, bro.
It's getting to the point where like we could barely move the ball. And I think we're gonna have to start blaming that on Ben. I love Ben.
Honestly, I'm like, as much as I, still a nation give flack to Mason, I'm like, at least Mason will kind of give you the idea that he's gonna do something a little different. It may not look good, but it's an idea. You know what I'm saying? Like he's able to get more out of our offense than I feel like Ben can if Ben is not in rhythm at all. You know?
Yeah, man. I don't know, but yeah, man. It's like I love Ben. You feel me? He's going, but maybe I don't know, man. His age. It's sad to say because I thought his age wasn't going to show, but his age is showing. It's showing like he can move. He can still move. But it's like his thought process and breaking defenses down just aren't the same. It's like
maybe it's like he's too by the book now instead of being more of an improviser or whatever.
He's not taking as much control as a 18-year whatever year vet he is. He's not taking as much control as an 18-year vet would. Like that stupid ass fourth down that we didn't go for yesterday. Ben didn't want to do it. Ben wanted to go for it, but he didn't voice that opinion. He didn't voice the opinion. He didn't say, no, go back. He didn't. It's like, yo, Ben, you have all the authority to do that, all the power. Just like do it. It's like we should not have punted that. I don't know what's going on in Mike's head, but Ben should have overruled it all like, nah, stay on the sideline.
That's for real.